Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. I'm not even going to talk to you because if not, I'll wipe your face.
She's not talking to you people, though. Don't mind.
No.
It's our camera girl.
Welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. Today's topic is a lady's request. On my left, Yvonne. On my right,
Amaka.
on my right, Amaka. It's very cold. The weather is been shit. My voice sounds like if I has a massive frog on my neck. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this was the from a lady, and she goes, "Did I did anything wrong? This man left me at the bar because a random man I didn't know, I have never talked to in my life, sent me a shot to our table. He literally got up and left me here. He said it is what it effing is, we are doing, and he got up, went to the bar, talked to the bar attendant, and then walked out of the door, and he never comes back. And the thing is, the man who sent the drink was a old, like 60 old, with a group of other old men. He wasn't gonna come hit on me or bother me. Shit, I've never made eye contact with him prior to him serving the drink to our table. My back was turned towards his table. He was totally non-issue. Honestly, I didn't do something wrong by not. He said, did I did anything wrong by not rejecting the drink to the server who brought the drink? I'm so confused. So what she's saying is, she went out with a guy and someone else sent the bar attendant over to her table. And the guy she went on a date with left her on the table and walked out. So she's saying she's never met the guy before. She didn't do eye contact with the guy. Her back was, backing the guy. And the man was in his 60s. So why, the question was, did I did anything wrong? I'm so confused.
Even me too, I'm confused.
I'm confused.
I'm still confused. So somebody you didn't even see sent a drink to your table for you.
Yeah.
So obviously it's the man that you're on the date with that would have actually seen the person.
Yes.
So he didn't. This story is half. So did he say anything to her before he got up?
Did you hear what he said? He said, read it again, and then probably you will get.
Because I'm very.
What he said is very simple. Okay. For me, I don't think she did anything wrong, but at the same. The man who sent the drink to the table is absolutely in the wrong. Is disrespectful. I think the guy himself should have handled it better. When the drink comes to the table and said, "Oh, Mr. Da sent this drink," he would have told the bartender to send the drink back to the man and say, "We didn't need it." You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I was in a restaurant with a guy, and another lady sent a drink to my table while I'm having a date with this person, I will send the drink back and say, we don't need it, thanks anyway. So for him to have left the guy in the restaurant, I just think,
I don't think he was ready. I don't know the extent
This is a very.
I don't know the extent of the relationship with the girl. I don't know the extent of the relationship, so I'm going to talk from two perspectives.
I'm going to work on what she says here.
Yeah.
The question now, did you think she did anything wrong?
She didn't do.
What did she do wrong? Let me read it to you. Like Cynthia said, right. What happened was this man left me at the bar because of a random man I don't know and never have talked to in my life, sent a shot to our table.
Yeah.
So what happened is, so when the bartender got to the table and put the drink, that's what I'm reading for. He said the man she was with, he said, "Is this what the fuck we're doing?" and got up and went.
I went to
the bar area, talked to the bartender, and then walked out and never came back.
And he never came back.
So, but there's something missing in between this story.
No.
No, wait, let me finish because, so, she didn't say what happened when they brought the drink.
She said the bartender told her that the guy in the back sent the drink to the table. And that's why he said her back. She said a man in his 60s.
This was after she said he had left.
Yeah, no, but that's what he left for.
He wasn't going to come and
Listen, let's look at it.
Honestly,
I'm looking at it from two perspectives.
So she must have, this story is, She didn't do anything wrong, but I don't. There's still something that is very dicey because they must have been having a.
I want to look at it at two perspectives. Okay, if it's from her story, it's just I don't know. Again, I'm looking at the relationship with this her so-called boyfriend that walked out. If it's just like I don't know how long their relationship, because if their relationship is so long, he shouldn't be walking out. He should actually be walking over. Or even she herself, because the two of them have the right to say something at that point in time.
Thank you.
He would have said something. If he didn't say anything, she would have also said something or done something. And that's why I ask, what is the relationship? Because if this relationship is possible that maybe something like that happened in the past, for that reaction to be
for him
so
to say, is this the fuck what you are doing?
That's what I'm saying.
There's something in between.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
why we're still saying the same thing, because if they must. If they've had a relationship and something has
maybe
happened,
something like that has happened.
That's why it's so abrupt. Do you understand? If it was, and then the other side of the story is if he's only just met her and he's taking her out and then this happens, then he has a problem. He has nothing to do with her, and I can categorically say she hasn't done anything
this
wrong.
Is where
which is why my answer is either or.
For me, I think it's a new relationship. The reason why I said it's a new relationship is that if they were already dating, to say, okay, so has he left me here and gone home in a hope that I will meet him, for him to walk out and he never comes back, that means probably this is their first or second or a recent dating. But this is where my problem is. Okay, the girl should have refused the drink if she wanted to. And the man himself should have walked straight to the other table, or you don't even have to go. Just tell the waiters, could you don't mind returning this drink back to the organ?
The thing is, that's what
and let the man behind. Because I cannot understand why, like she said the guy was with a group of friends and they're in their 60s. She's probably a young girl. I cannot understand the logic behind seeing two people on a date night or whatever they're doing, or having a dinner, for you to feed the need to buy drink to go and give.
Let me talk, because which is where I'm coming to. There's bits missing in this story, because why would he come out, even if it's a new relationship? Is this the fuck what we're doing? Between the bit of him walking out and what conspired, when they brought the drink, what was her response? What was his response? Because for him to say, he can't just come, somebody can't just bring a drink if it's the first time.
Yeah, and
then the first thing you say is this the fuck what we're doing? How did she know he wasn't hitting on her? Wait, if her back was turned, how did she know he wasn't hitting on her?
But he wasn't. She didn't see it though.
No, but she said it now.
But she said she has never had the eye contact.
Yeah, no, that's besides the point.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
if her back was turned,
let me finish.
I'm trying to tell you what the test said. If her back, because she said her back was turned.
Yes, but she knows that the man wasn't hitting on her. She knows the man that was in his 60s, and the first thing that comes out of this man, she claims, is this what you're doing? That means something must have transpired before, unless it has happened before. Maybe she saw the people coming in when she came to sit down. The story doesn't add up. It actually doesn't add up.
I think it did.
No, it doesn't. Well, okay, listen. Me and you enter a restaurant for the first time.
If I walk to a restaurant.
No, let's wait.
No, you are asking me a question.
Yeah, let me finish. Let me give you the scenario. Me and you are sitting down, and I'm backing somebody, and okay, you say it's our first date. I'm backing somebody, and then a bartender, brings a drink and drops it on the table and says from behind, and the next thing, whoever it is that you're with, you have not met before, it's your first, they said, is this the fuck what we're doing, and gets up and goes. There is more to it.
Let me explain to you. She asked a question. Let me explain.
There is more to it. That story is not complete.
Let me explain the scenario.
Complete.
If you walk into a restaurant, let's say when we go to Cardiff for a restaurant, you walk through the restaurant, and then maybe there is a chair that you are going to see. You always look at your surroundings. I do. The last time we went to London, we were in a table here, and there was another table in front of us, and there was actually a guy. He wasn't sitting opposite me or anywhere near my table. And I even whisper in your ears, within 5 minutes of sitting, and I said, "Who is so cute?" You get what I mean? She probably may have done that, or the guy might probably may have done that. But the thing is,
see, now you have come back.
No, listen. When you say I didn't know the guy was there, it might be she just walked in and the guy in the seat would just say,
you say what I'm saying now.
You know.
She might not even know that the guy was the person that I was saying is cute didn't know that I was saying that he was
no, I'm not talking of. No, but you're saying what I'm saying.
No, but
she claims she didn't make eye contact.
Yeah.
That's what my problem is for the man that she's with. Like Bella said, maybe something like that has happened. Because there's bits of the story that doesn't add up.
But the question is, did you think she did anything wrong? Let's Yvonne speak.
Yes. I'll put the answer is yes. She did something wrong. And I'll give you the reason why I said that.
Okay.
Now, the drink coming from the man, it happens. I'm not even putting that. That man was chancing. It happens. You've been to clubs where, whether you're in a group of friends or even with your dates, some men will send the drink because they want to chance it.
Yeah.
Because they do know, and it happens. They send that drink, even if you reject it, somehow if you're interested, you will find their way.
Yep.
They did that thing there to prove power and control over. They've seen it's a small boy, and if the girl turns around, she's interested in me, she will come to me later. It's a tactics that is used in the club all the time.
Yep.
So the guy sending the drink didn't do anything wrong. He was chancing, and he's in his element to do it. Some people take that chance. So I'm not even questioning the drink, because they do it even to a group of girls, guys. You know, some people just feel, a small boy, I pass him. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not questioning the drink. Where I'm talking now is when that drink arrives to the table. All of us can be in if a drink comes to the table, bam. The first question is like, who sent it?
Who sent it?
The barman will say, oh, that guy. Then we will look. Sometimes he will look, you look at that, tell him no. And you take it back. Case closed. Sometimes, and when the guy takes it back, if the guy really is, he will carry that drink himself now because he's got your attention. And sometimes he will come back and then come and talk. Hey. Now, if the two of them, both the girl and the boy, have said that drink, and then that guy now came over, then the girl and the boy can now put, we're on a date.
This, exactly.
That's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And the guy will now have to apologize and go away.
Yeah.
In some cases, even if you apologize, he will still speak.
That one is the different.
I'm just giving you different scenarios.
Yeah.
So, did the girl do something wrong? It's a bit of a yes and a no, because and that's why I asked the relationship with the guy, because if that relationship is solid, she herself, not even the guy, it's her.
Would have got up.
It's her that the drink came to. She herself should have told the barman,
yes,
take it back.
That's what I was going to say.
And with my guy, do you get what I'm saying? So she should have even been the priority to have sent that, not the guy. Now, for the guy,
it might be because she didn't do that. That was why the guy.
Now we're talking.
Maybe that was why the guy said, "What the fuck?"
I was just about to come to that.
That's why I said there's bits in that show that's
I was just about to come to that conclusion.
Exactly.
So the man's annoyance now could have been that the girl didn't send anything,
or like bring the drink, or
didn't send the drink,
or didn't send the drink back. So for the guy, she has disrespected him.
Yes.
And out of annoyance. So did she do something wrong?
Yes.
And that's why I used yes. The reason why I'm a bit on the no is because the story is not complete.
That's what I keep saying.
What else is there for me to now defend her and you know, say and then now throw to the guy to say, why should you just walk out?
No, my problem. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? I'm struggling to fight, but that's because I don't have enough facts to now defend the guy for walking out.
I speak on what I read.
Yeah, that's what I said. We know.
Yeah,
I think the reason why the guy walked out, probably her reactions.
Yeah,
maybe she
didn't say
as soon as they sent the drink, she just smiled and turned back.
Exactly.
The guy, you've literally given a green light.
That's
what am I here for? and then he will walk out. But on the other hand, if the guy wanted to fight for the girl, he would have stood his own ground and said,
good,
what are you doing?
Good.
Take the drink back to the table and say, thank you for the drink, we don't need it.
Good. But that now comes down to
we don't know what happened.
Something must have happened, because if something didn't happen, that walking away was too abrupt.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's a guy that is solid, you will instead of walking away, you're supposed to be questioning her or getting, you know, like, what are you doing here? What is this? Are you sleeping with her? Because the first reaction would have been, who is that guy? How do you know him?
Why is he sending you?
And then she was supposed to be defending, I really don't know him. I don't know him. You get what I mean?
Because we don't know what she said. Okay. So let me just put in there. The story is all about what he did. What was your reaction when the drink came? She hasn't said anything. So when the drink came, you took it. And
that's why I'm giving different answers.
That's why I keep saying this story is not complete. It's all.
For me, I'll still go back to what she says on.
It's not complete.
I still go back to what she read, and I will work on that. She's not here to give me her other side of the story that we want to know. The story that she said is what I'm going to elaborate on.
Yeah.
And the thing is both ways.
Yeah.
Her fault is the fact that she didn't return the drink back to the guy. Personally, if everyone that knows who goes out with me will know, there was no way you're going to buy me a drink, a shot from the bar, and I will accept it. Leave alone if I'm with somebody. You get it? So I think if I was in that scenario and then I'm on the table and then someone send a drink over, I would just tell the waiter, please, thank you, tell him thanks, and I don't want, and I would turn back. If the guy was behind me like she said, I would just turn back and say thanks for the drink anyway, but I don't need it. And then the guy, which is the guy that she was on date with, he would have stood his own ground as well to say, take the drink back to him and tell him we don't need it. Or if you really want to go straight to his table and say, what was that for? You get it? So
I struggle with that. Let me tell you why I say I struggle with that. Don't forget, you've gone to a club. Sometimes, I mean, like I told you, from the old man's perspective, he was being a chancer. If you go out with a guy and someone sends a drink to you, even with the fact that they just like you asked, why should somebody send a drink when they can see two of you are together? The men straight away, if you're with a guy, the guy will straight away think it's someone you knew.
You know, they feel insulted.
They will straight away, that's insecurity. For that person to be bold enough to send that drink means that this guy, whoever it is, knows you.
It might not be.
No, but that's
we're not saying that he don't know.
But that's beside the point. Whether, look, this girl actually, like she said, she doesn't know him.
Yeah.
How does the guy know that? And that's the point. There was no time for her to justify that this guy, she doesn't know him. And that's why I said his reaction was too abrupt. Something has happened like this before, which is why he didn't even bother to even ask or hear the explanation, and he just...
He will have probably had the explanation, because for him to come out and say that, so is this what we are doing? What the fuck? This is what we're doing here now.
So that means something has,
He probably wanted to take the drink back, because like I keep saying, there's one sentence that's missing. And
her reaction,
we need to know what you did, because what your reaction, maybe you wanted to take it back, but you're like, no, why do you want to take it back? And then how do you know that man wasn't hitting on you? Did you go and ask him, Baba, why you know? Don't think because he's an old man that he hit on you. They don't care. They actually do not care.
Unfortunately, she is and she could be innocent of everything she wrote there. But you see, what we're talking about is not the truth, it's the perception. All this is perception. What did the guy see? Because that's what happened. It's not about, is it true? Do you know the guy? Do you have feelings?
What did he see?
It's irrelevant to this point. It's perception. You know, it's just like how you stand in a club, you're hanging with somebody, people will think you're with that person. Meanwhile, you're not with that person. You know?
And then when he got up to go to the bar, what did you do?
Exactly, should have. If it's me and I feel...
Maybe she thought it was just going to the back to have a walk and come back and walk.
No,
to me, personally, I don't think the only thing I would say you would have rejected the drink. Maybe the old Baba and said the guy was buying you coke and he think you like shots and he decided to give you whiskey shots. Who knows?
Or maybe champagne.
Because
we've not even talked about the type of drink.
So maybe the guy was buying Pepsi and the Baba see you say this girl, let me just give her a shot and he decided to give her. What do you know? But in case whether you did anything wrong, who am I to tell you what you did wrong?
My dear.
You know, if you are old enough to go to a club or a restaurant, that means you are of the age. So my darling sis, next, if that walk through the door, go for the next one.
Exactly.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Did it stop?